Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Gold Silver Report for Monday, July the 19th. And our hopeful bullish count is wave 4 being here with wave 1 and 2 here. I don't particularly like this wave 2 because it's more, I mean, we can count it as corrective, but it's just the fact it just doesn't look like a wave 2. A wave 2 would normally be, a little bit clearer in that sense, nice ABC, a bit more balanced in that regard as an A and a B and a C, and it's not like that, so it's a concern. This is our floor here. This is our 50-60% retracement level here. Then we can come back down to our 50-60% retracement level here. We're getting the rally, so the next resistance is here. We're at the lower end of it, which is the 50%. It may push up. This move here just doesn't appear to be finished, so it can move up to the 61.8%, but it could still fail at this particular point. It could move up here or anywhere in this box and fail and move lower at that point. So we need to be mindful of that. We've been talking about how that can play out here in a couple of different patterns. So any sort of serious breakdown, and we'll recognize it, but if it does break down, it'll be one of these two patterns here. So an A wave here, a B wave here, a deeper C wave here for the wave 4, maybe not that deep, but 5 waves down all the same. Otherwise we look into more of a triangle pattern with wave 4, which is probably more likely, with an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, a D wave, and an E wave. So the C wave here would be in 3 waves at this point. So it just really depends how this plays up through here, how far it goes. So we wouldn't want to see it back below the 1800, put it that way. Below the 1800 would give it a bearish connotation, so we could say the 18 is the line in the sand. What I have been wanting to look for in terms of a bullish count was, first of all, support on 1800, then 1810, and then 1830. So 1830 is the top of minor group 1, subgroup 1 rather, and yeah, but we haven't got that support on the 30, so we're pushing back down at this point. So we need to go in and have a bit of a look. But yeah, we could certainly be up against any one of these particular patterns. We've also seen, before we go in, we'll have a quick look at silver. This is my bearish silver count. So wave A over here with wave B here, and then we've got a wave here, and then an A and a B and a C wave to this high, not that high, this high here. So an A, B, C for the A wave, an A, B, C for the B wave, and 5 waves up for the C wave for B, and then 5 waves down here for this. So it's quite possible that this is the case. Certainly seeing the $25 mark here, which is a medium level, halfway between 20 and 30 is a major level, so we can put that in. Not sure why that's not there, but so yeah, this is the balance line here. We've got a bullish count for this as well. The bullish count can still allow for this here. If we take this high here and we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and spike down below the 25 and then find support there, we can look to go long above here. But if this 25 becomes the resistance here, it's okay for it to spike down like one of these, but down to say 24.50, but not any lower than that. Then we could still read it bullish at that point. But the more that it locks under the $25 mark, then the more bearish it is, and then we would definitely need to be looking at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 moving lower. So I think maybe just we had this as wave 2 low over here before with, well, down to here with wave 1 coming up here, but because we've broken a new low here, we can't have that count. So we can still have an A wave here, an ABC for the B wave here, and then 5 waves down for the C wave, which is 1 and 2 and 3, an A and a B and a C for wave 4 here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So as you can see, we can allow for a little spike down through the 25, and that's okay. But we wouldn't want to see it coming any lower than that. So in this instance, we'd be looking at a wave 3 here with a bounce, wave 4, and then down for wave 5, and then pushing up from that point. Yeah, like I say, if it locks under that, 25, then we've got ourselves a little bit of a problem at that point, but let's just see how we go. But there's certainly weakness in the market here at the moment for this, so I'm just going to the next logical step. We certainly don't have a buying opportunity here. We were looking for support on 26.50, we just didn't get it. We had 5 waves up here, but now that needs to become a C wave here from wave 3, an A and a B and a C here for that. Still under wave 4 here. This move down through here in 3 waves is not the best, but we'll run with that at the moment because we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of this move here. So I think that we're on the right track, but I won't know if we're going to go down any further until we go past these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then we'll know at that point, if we go through that, we're going into a bigger picture at that point. So that's how we'll handle silver. So coming back to gold here, this move up here, if silver's going to move down like that, then we know we need to be mindful about what we've got here. So I'm putting in a really tight stop because we've got 3 long positions above here and then another long position further down here, and I've got to get it to at least break even, cover our costs. So where are we? We're here. So just go back in slowly on our bullish count. We're looking at it like this here. I was really hoping to get the 1830 up here as the support, but the market's reacted from that and hasn't left us in a good position. So like I say, the move to the upside, it just doesn't appear to be finished, but we need to be a little bit mindful of this resistance area here, be it the 50% or the 61.8%. Yeah, so let's continue to cruise in on the 4-hour chart. So yeah, we're looking at it like this with wave 1 up here, an A and a B and a C down here for wave 2, and then moving up. But this move down through here has chucked a bit of a spanner in the works. I was hoping that Friday would give us a nice support on the 30 here, which would have been the top of group 1, because until we get above that 30, then the market belongs to the still to the 18, and we can go lower here to the group 2 below here. That's our swing range. It'd be 1765. So that's our sort of natural swing range for this, but I was really hoping we'd get support here with a classic trading levels pattern, but it's just not the case. I don't know if it's over just yet. So if we've got this wave 2 here, I can only count 3 waves up here. So maybe we've got 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here, but I was looking for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 moving up, but we're still 1 wave short, whichever way I look at it. So that's a little bit of an issue that I haven't solved just yet, but we're just going to continue in to the intraday here. So yeah, we've got a position down here and a couple here. So I want to try to get this to break even as much as possible. There is a possibility from here. We've got 1 here, an A and a B and a C for wave 2. So I'm quite happy about all of this and tracking 5 waves up here with an ABC. I'm okay with that. And then even as dodgy as this is, this 1 and 2 here, I'm good with that. And then we've got the build up from this low, which would probably have to go into the tick chart. But what we don't want to see is we don't want to see the market below the 1810, so I'm putting a stop just under the previous low there to cover these, and also this. It would still leave us a little bit of a profit, but I don't want to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. So as sad as it is, we've got to take the next logical step, and that's where it is, unfortunately. So yeah, apart from that, just want to sort of move into here now and understand this. So on the tick chart, we need a bit more data. So yeah, you know, I was looking for, you know, because it can fail around the 1850 area here. Well, the top area here is the 50% area, so we could probably put that in there roughly around there. So hitting on the 50% and reacting here. So the 50% retracement level and the 1830, I know the 1830 probably doesn't mean much to you, but it means a lot to me in terms of gaining support here, because getting support here means that we leave this number here, and we just didn't get it. We got half of the setup, but not all of it. And then if I look at this here, if I look at this as the A, the B, and the C wave here, which is fine. This is all a little bit rough and ready as 1 and 2 in here, but it's the best fit. And then 1 and 2 in here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the third wave. So we're looking for the fourth wave and the fifth wave up here, but we just didn't get it. And now I'm one wave short somewhere. So that's a little bit annoying. But I suppose apart from my mistake that I haven't figured out yet, on the other side of the coin, from the low here to the high here, this is the 60% retracement level, or actually from this low here, not that one. This low here would bring it down a bit lower. So the 1810 is important for this, just in case I miscalculated, and just in case that this is like a wave 1 up here and a wave 2 to come back here. Look, I'm probably going into fantasy land a little bit, but this move down through here, we could call that the A wave, and then the B wave here, and then this move here has got 5 waves in it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, so I'm calling that 1 and 2 because it's rallied back up to 62%, and then wave 3 here and 4 here and 5 here. Now I'm probably running on empty a little bit here with that count coming into this space. I could certainly be counting this differently. We could put wave 4 over here and still have this moving down lower down through here, but we'll just see how this plays out. But this is where we're putting the stop under that low there. I've got to draw the line somewhere, and that's where it's going to be at this stage. So this move up through here, it looks impulsive, it looks good, but it's probably more corrective because we don't have a fourth wave in here. All of that would be the third wave. This counts nicely here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, perhaps as the A wave, and then the B wave, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for this. So we don't really even want to see the market going under this level here now for that. Like I say, this doesn't count very nicely as 5 waves. Yeah, I could probably get it to, but it wasn't really the point, and now it's sitting on the 61.8%. So that's why we don't want to see it coming down to this point. So if you want to lift your stop up to that point, then that would be the next logical step to do at that stage. So I'll leave that with you there. It would help a little bit. So this can be counted as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down here, either for wave 2, as I just mentioned, as 1 and 2, or some sort of wave 4 and I haven't figured it out just yet. But there is that bearishness in the air that we have to be very careful of, and we're also seeing weakness in GDX as well. Let me just find that. So I want to go to metals. GDX here, this is just daily chart. Okay, as long as I keep it inside the viewing space here. So we've had that sharp move down on the Friday here. It hasn't taken out this low here. So it's still okay. We could look at it as wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. It counts okay like that. But I have to say, a move through this low here, through that second low there, that puts it into more of a bearish count at this point. And yes, we could put it as wave B here. So we could remove that and bring that down for wave A here and wave B there. Get rid of that one over there. And bring this down for wave C of 2 here, but we're getting really low to this point here. So we may need to, at the end of the day, I mean, I've never been happy with this ABC as well in here, just hasn't got the right look. And in fact, this has never really counted nicely up here as 5 waves. At first glance, we've got 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4 here, and 5 here. But I've never really been able to get 5 waves out of wave 3 here, because we could look at this as wave 1 here and 2 here, and then the next move up here is in this little wave here, which would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. It's hard to get 5 waves here. It'd probably count better as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here. So, you know, technically, long as that low here stays in place, then the market is bullish. Once that's breached, that's breached. But so we'll just have to see how this plays out here. First of all, let's just see if that gets breached. This low here gets breached. If that's the case, well then we'll be looking further down at that point. Alrighty, okay, so yeah, with gold here, let's just go back and just rehash this for a moment. On the hourly chart, we're moving the stop up. I mean, it'd be nice to keep the stop under here, but because I've lost control of the count, I'm not sure what it is, because like I said, this up here, I mean, if that counted as 5 waves here, then I could kind of go back and think, well, okay, that's got 5 waves. Then have I made a mistake here? Is this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here and 5 here, or something like that, you know? But from this low here, we've really only got, you know, it doesn't finish off in 5 waves from this low. We're 1 short. So I don't know what to do here just yet. I've got to kind of solve it. I don't know if that's the situation here, like that, or we've got some sort of top in play with some sort of which I had on the tick chart, which I didn't show us, but we'll look at that anyway, with an A wave there, a B wave here, and a C, and that's what the C wave is sitting there for anyway, something like that. But I don't get 5 waves here, you know, and unless this B wave here, the only way that would fit is that B wave comes in here, and we've got a triangle pattern across here in some way or another, you know, an A, B, C, D, and E or something, you know, but that's not sticking out, not jumping out at me, you know. So I'm a little bit lost here on this one today, which is a bit unfortunate, but let's just see how we go. If we break the 1810, well, then we'll start looking at what we've got, and if it pushes up here, well, then we'll kind of just continue with our trend, and we'll try to sort of work out where I've gone wrong here with this. So let's just see if this 1810 holds first. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.